Hey, what's up you guys, ClemJr here and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing weight loss, more specifically, how I was able to lose 10 kg in 1 month. So in this video, I'm basically just going to explain what I did in that month that helped me lose all that weight. So what I would eat, what I would drink, what kind of training I would do, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be explaining it in this video. Before I start talking about the first topic, I just want to give a little disclaimer that everyone's body is different. Just because I was able to lose 10 kg in a month doesn't mean that you'll be able to. The things that work for me may not work for you, it may not work for the person next to you. Everyone's different. So I'm going to give you these tips, going to tell you what I did, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to work for you. You know, to find the right method, to find the right eating pattern, find the right amount of calories that's right for you, all that kind of stuff, it's going to take trial and error. You need to figure yourself out, you need to figure out what will work for you that will make the new lifestyle that you try and live easier and better for you. So the first thing that I did, the first thing that I made sure I did was eat in a caloric deficit. If you want to lose weight, this is the main thing that you have to do. You have to eat in a caloric deficit. You need to basically take in less calories than you burn. So this means if your maintenance calorie level, so how many calories you need to eat just to maintain weight and just to basically stay alive, let's say that is 2,500, then you have to eat below that in order to lose weight. If you want to lose 0.5 kg per week, then you probably have to eat about 400 to 500 calories below that. So what I personally did to help me get a caloric deficit easier is I did intermittent fasting. Now, I'll talk a bit more on intermittent fasting in like 2 seconds. I just want to say this first. What all diets do, keto, paleo, carb cycling, if you don't eat carbs at all, whatever diet you do, all they do and all they aim to do is make you in a caloric deficit. So realistically, you don't need to do any of those diets. All you really need to do is eat in a caloric deficit. So if all these diets aren't working for you, literally all you need to do is just eat what you normally eat and then just eat less of it. It's literally as simple as that. But for me personally, I wanted to try out intermittent fasting. I'd watched a lot of videos on it and I thought, okay, this looks interesting, this looks like something which I can do quite easily, and it made for me dieting easier. What intermittent fasting is when you have an eating window and a fasting window. So in that fasting window, you're not eating, and then in the eating window, you're allowed to eat. So the most common split is a 16-hour fast and then an 8-hour eating window. So the way I would do it, I would fast from midnight to 4 p.m. So then that'll be 16 hours, and then I would eat between 4 p.m. to midnight. Obviously I wouldn't just start eating all the time between that time period, but it meant that I had less time to get my meals in, so it meant that I would just automatically be in a deficit. My body got used to eating that way. I didn't really get hungry anymore in the mornings. I'll start getting hungry around like 4, 6 o'clock when I normally eat my first meal. So for me, intermittent fasting ultimately did work because I did lose that weight in a month. So yeah, intermittent fasting did work for me. So yeah, basically just to conclude that point, because that may have been a lot of waffle, is you need to eat in a caloric deficit. Doesn't matter what type of diet you do, whatever diet suits you, suits your lifestyle. Intermittent fasting suited my lifestyle, that's why I did it. So whatever sort of diet style suits you, that's what you should choose. Just make sure you're eating in a caloric deficit. So the next thing I did was I trained consistently. For the whole month of January and even until lockdown, I'll be going to the gym 3 times a week consistently without fail. During my mock exams, my practice exams, I'll still be going to the gym. If I miss a session, I'll make up for it. Consistently 3 times a week, I was always going. So what I will do 3 full body sessions every week, and each session I'll be doing compound lifts. Lifts? Wow. So the reason why training consistently is so important, and then also training correctly, why that's also so important, because when you train, when you work out, you're burning more calories, you're burning extra calories. So how would I actually do my weight training? As I said, I would do 3 full body sessions every week. I would do each compound lift on one day. So Monday was bench press, I did that compound. Wednesday I did deadlifts, Saturdays I did squats. Yeah, I just got into that consistent routine. Then it basically became a habit of me going to the gym on those days. And yeah, there are two things which I would highly recommend about weight training for weight loss. Firstly, do the compound lifts. Don't be scared to do a deadlift or do a squat, do a bench press. Don't focus on your ego. Like, don't think, okay, I'm here lifting little weights. Don't think like that. Just think, okay, I know that I want to improve myself, so I'm going to start from here, but I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to get up to the higher weights. Think like that. And then the second thing which I would recommend is progressive overload. Now this is where every session you go a higher weight to weight than the last one. So for example, let's say basic exercise, bicep curl. Let's say 1 week you can curl 10 kg, then the next week you'll try and curl 12. So you do maybe 10 for 2 sets and 12 for 1 set. If you don't watch my series The Journey, then you'll see evidence of this there. Like for example, sometimes I'll do 2 sets of 12 kg, then the last set I'll do 14. So the next thing which I did was made sure I ate the right foods. This is so important. Yes, you can lose 10 kg in a month by just eating McDonald's. As long as you're in a caloric deficit, then yes, you can technically do it, but that is very unhealthy, so definitely don't do that. So what I did, I focused more on what I ate. So one big thing which I cut down on was sugar. In fact, I didn't eat sugar for 40 days, and by sugar I mean like added sugar. So things like Haribo's or fizzy drinks, I didn't eat anything like that for 40 days because sugar had become a big problem for me. I was eating too much sugar. The way I was consuming sugar at such a high rate really wasn't good for me. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I want to make a permanent change on how I consume sugar. So I'm just going to stop eating it for 40 days and see how it helps me. And it did really help me. Like, my cravings for sugar really did go down. I'm becoming a lot more sensitive to sugar. I'm not saying don't eat sugar. I'm saying that just eat in moderation. Be careful how you eat it. So what I would mainly focus on eating is single whole ingredients food. So this is the food that basically comes in its like natural form, I guess. So like rice, pasta, vegetables, fruit, all this kind of fruit, meat, all this kind of all this kind of food which comes in its natural form is the food that's best for you. It's food that's gonna, satiate your hunger better. Now onto what I drank, the fluids. All I drank was water. I would drink 2 liters of water every day. I wouldn't drink fizzy drinks, juices, anything like that. Even now, the only thing I really drink is water. I'm still drinking at least 2 liters of water every day. Yeah, water is just the best drink for you and it helps with weight loss. Okay, next thing I want to speak about is having an understanding about how your weight loss journey is going to go. But when I say you need to have an understanding about weight loss, I mean you need to understand that you can set yourself that goal, but it's not going to be a straight line there. Like weight loss, like you can start up here. It doesn't mean it's just going to be a nice slope going down. No, it's going to be more like this. Your weight is going to Your weight is going to fluctuate all the time. Like you can wake up one day, be 65 kg and be like, okay, cool, by next week I'm gonna be 64 kg. But then the next day you're 66 kg or like 65.5. That doesn't mean that you've gained weight or starting to stop your diet altogether. Your weight fluctuates. One day you can be holding more water weight, or there's a lot of factors that go into how much you weigh in the morning. So this is why every morning what I would do is after I use the bathroom, I would weigh myself. And I would always weigh myself around the same time every morning. And then I would record my weight. And then every week I'll take an average of that weight. And I'll make sure that the slope was going down. So the last bit of this video, do I regret losing that 10 kg or not? There's positives and negatives to it. I'll start with negatives so I can end the video off on a positive note. Negatives, the way I approached it was not good. So the amount of calories I'll be eating every day was between 1,000 to 1,500. This is way too low. I now see that eating that many calories every day is too low, and the problem is your body will adjust to your new way of eating. So after a month of eating that low calories, my body got used to it, my body adjusted to it. So then eating less calories in order to lose more weight became more difficult. Like eating less than 1,000 calories is so hard. The reason why I was able to eat that little amount of calories was because I would go to school, go to the gym, come home, it'll be like probably 8 p.m. and I'll only have I'll eat one meal and I'll just be full for the rest of the, I'll just be full for the rest of the night. So that's why I'll be eating that low of my calories. But then trying to eat 900 calories in a day, it's not good, it's not healthy. Now I'm not blaming the intermittent fasting for what happened. I could have adjusted my times that I would fast, etc, etc. I'm blaming the way that I approached the diet. I ate way too low calories, I should have eaten more. So as I was eating such low amount of calories, my body got used to it and it basically readjusted my metabolism. So then eating like 1,000 to 1,500 calories was normal for me. So what I had to do was start eating more calories, increase the amount I was eating. So then my body will start getting used to me eating a high amount of calories. This meant that I put on a bit more weight again. So yeah, I do wish that I had taken it slower from the start and I didn't, you know, rush into it. Then positive, there was actually a really big positive, is that it gave me motivation, it gave me drive. When I saw on the scale every morning or every week, like when I took the averages, that, oh wow, you've lost more weight, wow, you've lost this amount of weight, the way that it encouraged me to keep going, it was great. And it made me fall in love with the process. It made me fall in love with going to the gym, it made me fall in love with eating healthy, all that kind of stuff. Because I saw I'm making the changes which I've wanted to see for like the past 2 or 3 years. I'm finally being able to make them and I was really happy. 10 kg is a lot of weight to lose in a month. So yeah, I'm happy I was able to get off that initial weight. And then also I'll say one last thing before I end the video. At the start of the video, I forgot to say this. At the start of the video, I said that everyone's body is different. The higher your fat percentage, the easier it will be to lose weight. So if you have a body fat percentage of 40% compared to someone with like 12% body fat, the person with 40% is going to find it a lot easier to lose that weight than the person with 12%. So yes, I lost 10 kg in a month. My body fat percentage was quite high, so it was actually easier for me to lose that weight. So guys, that's the end of today's video. If you liked the video and if this video helped you any sort of way, hit the like button down below so then I know to do more videos like this. And also comment any other videos you want to see me do. Share the video with your mom, your dad, sister, brother, auntie and uncle, and subscribe. Hit that red button down below and turn on notifications. I'll see you lot in the next video.